Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Couples Coverage. I am your host, Nicholas Moreano, and as always, I'm joined by my beautiful and amazing co-host, Stephanie Abonce. How you doing, baby?
Hello, I'm good. You know, this just reminded me that you have meta glasses, and we were asking yesterday, like, who we are.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
We were asked, I just thought it was funny. I'm like, who is Stephanie Abonce? And it literally said, Stephanie Abonce, and then it like told me what I do for work,
Job
and
description.
then said I'm the co-host of Couples Coverage.
That
I didn't know that.
That was pretty. I mean, I thought it was pretty cool, but it's like, yeah, meta. How do you know that?
That is really weird because it tells you really, really fast too. Like as you're asking questions, I almost wish you had them with you so you can do it. But it also, like, I asked, who is Nicholas Moreano? And then it did like a whole breakdown of what you do and said is engaged to Stephanie Abonce. And I'm like, how does it know that?
It's pretty cool and kind of crazy how advanced AI is, and
Yeah.
and it's only going to keep going from here. And I like it too because on the meta glasses you can change the voice, and for me, my meta glasses are Keegan Michael Key from Key and Peele, so you're hearing all this in his voice. But yeah, that was pretty cool. But then also, speaking of the meta glasses, everyone's like, oh, I made a video yesterday, a Bears video, and everyone's like, oh, Nick, you got the spy glasses on. I'm like, how do you even know that?
Because I think you're the only one who likes these little tech gadgets, and I feel like you see them. They're also, is it Ray-Bans?
Mm-hmm.
So I just feel like it's a popular brand. So if you see that, you're like, oh, the meta glasses.
I don't know. I feel like it's
the same thing as having, to me, feels like if you have a nice bag and someone who likes bags is going to recognize it. Like, oh, that's that one.
That's true. But I wonder if I was just walking normally, not pressing the button that makes the flash or whatever. But yeah, that was funny with the Ray-Ban glasses. But this is episode 45 of Couples Coverage, and we have a bunch of things that we want to talk about, get into. You have your amazing outline as usual, and kind of get things going here for episode 45.
Yes.
45.
So, first things first, Nick has a new job. Woo!
I got a new job. I'm back in sports media, working at Marquee Sports, and it kind of feels nice being back in the sports media space. The only, I guess, bad thing, I mean, the hours are a little weird, and also driving. I've literally the office is right next to Wrigley Field every single day, so I don't mind driving. However, I just don't like, quote unquote, wasting my time, like an hour drive there, hour back. But it's been awesome. It's been fun. My first day working on the job, though, was probably the craziest first day at any job that you could potentially have. Maybe not. Maybe it's a little over exaggerated, but one of the Cubs like legendary players passed away. Former player, obviously, Ryan Sandberg. So then I got to see like how everybody works when, especially in sports or like news or media, things can happen like this, and then you got to respond. So you get to kind of see everything work and see how everybody communicates with one another. And I'm just there, just kind of shadowing, like watching everything happen.
Oh, so it was crazy for everyone else, not really crazy for you.
No, yeah. I mean, I couldn't really do much because I was still learning and training and still like getting all my logins for everything. So yeah, I got to see everybody with their first day, but even my first week there's a lot of things going on, but it's been a lot of fun, been really cool. And I actually get to go back to Hallis Hall to cover the Bears as a credentialed media member for the first time tomorrow. Depending on when you watch this podcast, will be Friday the 15th of August. So really looking forward to that. But it's been fun and been cool.
To me, it always feels like this time comes around so fast. I'm like, how is there football games already? How is there obviously baseball? To me, baseball feels like it never ends because is that right? I just feel like it's
yeah, there's 162 games.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of games being played, but yeah, football's back. Like
football's back. We get tickets to Cubs games whenever we want now. Am I allowed to say that?
I mean, yeah, I don't know when we're gonna eventually use that. I mean, you gotta be in the city.
We used to go to games, not Cubs game, but White Sox games all the time. And like now that you have that little perk, I feel like
we got to take advantage at least once. Point. But here's the funny thing: as soon as I've joined Marquee, like the Cubs they've been bad. Like it's like fault. Everyone's kind of looking at, since you joined here, this team has done a complete 180. I'm like, Yeah, you know, you're completely accurate with that. I see it too, so it's like I gotta go. So
Yeah.
it's been kind of funny, but yeah, we'll have to take advantage at some point. Go to a Cubs game, go to Wrigley Field. It's a good time, and I get to see it every other day.
Well, we went to one Cubs game and we got the worst seats. I didn't realize we were in front of a pillar. So
Yeah, that's the one thing you can kind of get shafted, I guess, if you get the wrong seat.
Yeah.
It's an older you know, ballpark.
I want to go to
so.
one. Do you
Yeah,
think
we should go to one. Yeah, we can.
Summer.
Shh, I might do the Cubs play on Saturday. Maybe. Who knows? I don't know. Just putting that out there. But yeah, it's been cool. Got some perks there, and yeah.
I think you're right. It's just adjusting to like the schedule and.
Yeah, the schedule
hours.
and you know doing a kind of a different job. I'm still gonna be covering Bears games and stuff, but there is a little bit added layers to this position that I was doing previously. But it's been good. It's been fun, and a lot of people like congratulated. Like we were here yesterday, and I got an email from my professor, and he's like, I forgot what he exactly wrote, but he's like, Nick, I heard you're on the marquee, and I'm seeing you everywhere. You know, I'm proud, and DePaul's proud of you.
That
So
is
it's like,
so sweet.
it's cool seeing that. And I have gotten messages from former professors and, you know, colleagues within the industry and things like that. So it was cool, like, putting that out there. Actually, it was funny. I think I announced it here, and you had no idea just because I just tweeted it out. And
I never know what's going on in Twitter world.
In Twitter world. But, yeah, it's been cool.
Good. Yeah, it's very exciting. But on that same note, okay, kind of like a not 180, but kind of like adding on to that, related but not really related. We were listening to the Taylor Swift
New Heights
yeah.
podcast. Jason and Travis Kelce.
Okay, I'm gonna just say I am not the biggest Swiftie,
That's okay.
but I knew this was gonna be like a huge episode. So I was just curious, you know, like I've never seen her talk in such a like natural setting because she's talking to her boyfriend and like brother-in-law. They're not married, but so I don't know. I was just interested to see her in more of like a natural setting. I think she's like super smart, but I don't know a lot of her songs. I know like a handful.
Yeah, the ones that get played everywhere. Yeah.
But I was like a big Swiftie back in middle school. Like she was my girl. I knew like every song. But yeah, anyways, we were listening to it and you had something that like kind of stood out to you, especially being in like the field that you're in.
Yeah. She had I mean, she was basically talking about people, and if you're in the public eye, you obviously get a lot of attention, but also with like fame comes also the negative perception that people have of you, and negative comments or anything. But she had this paraphrasing here, basically saying like you should think of your energy as being something that is expensive. Yeah, thank you. And you shouldn't direct your energy towards that one negative comment. And I remember early on in my like media career, like when I wanted to get into this, I was so fixated on every single bad comment. I would get like a bunch of good ones, like, oh, great job with the video, nice breakdown, but it's like, dude, you don't know anything about football. And then I remember I would fixate on that. Like I would be like pissed about it. Like, man, what did this guy not like about me? What can I do differently? Man, I just want to clap back at this guy in the comments. But it's so true though. If you do think of your energy as expensive, why are you putting your time or any time to that one person on the internet that has no idea about you, when it's just not worth it. And it would, I remember there were times that it would, you know, dictate how my day would go, how my night would go. I would think about going to bed. So it's like really good advice, especially if you're someone that is kind of in like this field or in anything.
I feel like that's obviously great advice, right? When you think about it as being expensive, it's like you don't want to just give it to anybody because you know, some people, these people don't know you.
Yeah.
And when I was just thinking about that, I feel like it's easy for someone to say, especially for her, because she's been in the industry for so long.
Whole
like
life,
she's been
yeah.
You too, you've been doing this for a long time. So I feel like as great as it is, I feel like it does take a while not let it affect you, because even now I know there are some times when a comment will bother you here and there, and I'll have to tell you like it's not worth responding to. But I'm not in your shoes. I know it would bother me too.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, I've definitely gotten better with it. I'm not perfect with it. Because, I mean, there are still comments I'll read over more than once, more than twice, and
sometimes I see you getting ready to, like, say something back.
Get these Twitter fingers ready here and tweet back. But, no, yeah, it is something that it does take time. You just don't get, don't let it, don't let it hurt you. It's like, okay, well, how do you not let it hurt you? Just over time, you kind of get used to it. And
that'd be very difficult for me, like, thinking about it. Like, I'm such a sensitive person. Anyone could hurt my feelings.
That's, like, one of the things that I've told, like, because younger, like, aspiring, like, reporters, journalists have reached out to me. Like, that's one of the things, like, you got to be okay with putting yourself out there. And just knowing that when you do that, there are idiots out there. That's the thing, too. I just think that there are a lot of stupid people. So, I mean, I see these comments and like, dude.
It's not true. Here, there's another... Sorry, I'm stuttering over my words. Here's another thing. Wait,
did you forget what you were going to say?
I forgot what I was going to say because I stuttered.
See? The comments are not going to affect you. They're all good. You're going to look past them.
I forget what I was going to say. Maybe it'll come back to me. But,
But you listened to the whole podcast, right?
Yeah, I did listen to the whole podcast.
I think I might have to give it a listen just because, like I was telling you before, I remember.
Oh,
go ahead.
Sorry, before I forget. I was going to say, for someone like me, I feel like I can tell myself they don't know me. And then that's not the issue. The issue is that I wish someone
did know you? Know you?
I guess it bothers me that they think of me in a way that's not true. That's the part that bothers me.
Yeah, and I feel like that's the thing too with a lot of, I mean, I don't think a lot of comments have been really personal towards me. It's more obviously oriented around whatever topic I'm talking about. But yeah, it still does hurt that people say like these things and they have no idea. They literally have no idea. The internet's not even real. Like, it's weird. Like, if you're hiding, and I hate it too when people hide behind like these little fake alias type of things, or there's just like a random picture. It's like, you wouldn't say that to my face.
No, but that's crazy to me that there are so many people who do take the time to comment, because it has never crossed my mind to comment on anything if it's someone that I don't know. Yeah. You know what I mean? I can like a picture or whatever, but unless it's someone that I actually know, I don't think I've ever commented or taken the time to comment on something.
You should comment on this video while we're talking about comments. But no, that's actually funny that you say that, because I remember like when we were getting some data given to us about like YouTube videos, a lot of your most viewed watchers won't actually comment, like put an actual comment in, the comment section. Maybe if it's a live, like if you're doing something live, you can comment live, sure, but an actual comment, a lot of people who are your most frequent listeners just don't do it.
No, yeah, that's
you don't even know they're there sometimes. Most of the times you don't know they're there.
Unless, okay, like I remember, there's a podcast that I listen to religiously every Tuesday. It's like, I can't wait to listen to it,
that's
right?
That's not La Platica, right?
No, it's my Tuesday podcast. That's my Monday podcast. Oh. And I remember there was one time where one of the co-hosts shared that they had skin cancer. And so lot of comments were like, silent viewer here, but just want to wish you well. So I feel like it kind of made me realize there are so many people who care about you that might not even ever say anything, but obviously they were reaching out and it was really nice. But are you pulling up our old one?
Oh no, I'm just pulling up just for later.
Okay. But yeah, anyways,
I will have to go listen, but good lesson from Taylor Swift there.
That kind of reminds me of you trying to push the book Let Them on me.
Yeah, no, I don't think I've listened to it since we listened to the last chapter, but
you've been trying to help me with that, because I do feel like I struggle a lot with Yeah, even in personal lives, if I feel like someone perceives me in a certain way that's not true to who I am or like how I know I am, it really does affect me.
Yeah.
And so you were telling me about like the let them theory, which is like if you can't control it, it's not true. Like let them think whatever they want, let them do whatever they want, and not have it like affect me as much as it does sometimes.
Yeah.
But like I said,
it's something that
hard.
it doesn't, you can apply, you can say it like let them do this, but it does take time to get used to it. But there's also like another part, let me, and that's all we got. That's all we've learned so far.
Yeah, we got the chapter.
So
like
yeah,
3.
we got chapters. So we got a couple more chapters, obviously, to learn in that book.
Yes. Okay. Should we switch over?
Yeah,
to surgery.
Before we actually talk about surgery, which was a reason why we weren't obviously available last week, and it's going to be a big topic. I just have to tell everybody about SeatGeek if you're looking for a sporting event, concerts, just for a new date night activity. You should check out SeatGeek and everything they have to offer. And if you actually use the code COUPLESCOVERAGE, you save $20 off your next or first SeatGeek purchase. So yeah, if you're looking for things to do, and maybe we need to go to another like live event. I think is something that we definitely talked about. SeatGeek's going to be a great place to go check that out. So check out SeatGeek, use the promo code COUPLESCOVERAGE, and save $20 off your next purchase.
Thanks, SeatGeek.
Thanks, SeatGeek. This is Couples Coverage. This is episode 45. I'm Nicholas Moreano. That's Stephanie Abonce. Let's get into what went through, just a week ago, a little over a week ago.
A little bit over a week ago. Yeah, so I kind of hinted at it last week, but
2 weeks, yeah.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago. I had to get surgery, and this was my first surgery ever. Mm-hmm. There's a couple parts to this that I'm not going to fully share, but the biggest part is that I got checked out just like during an exam, and I had a fibroid that needed to come out. I don't really know how much I want to share about that, actually.
Yeah.
It was in a place that I eventually need to get out because we want to be able to like start a family one day, and it just was not gonna
allow it to happen unless you had the surgery.
Which is pretty huge to me. Like that's
yeah.
Being told that, obviously, like it's a no-brainer. It was just kind of like, okay, when do I want to take care of this? Mm-hmm. And then just with like the timing of everything, I just feel like this makes the most sense to do now before we get married and before it becomes an issue down the line. Like we might as well just take care of it. So you actually went with me.
I did. Yep.
You were the only one who went with me, but not because no one else wanted to go. Obviously, my family wanted to go with me, but this was, like I said, my first surgery ever. And so I didn't want it to be like a bigger thing because if I'm being honest with myself, it was pretty nerve-wracking. Mm-hmm. And I think just having everyone there made it feel a lot more serious. Which surgery is pretty serious, obviously. Whenever you go under, I feel like there's always things that could happen. But I think just for my own nerves, I wanted it to be more like a low-key thing. Mm-hmm. And so you went with me.
I did. Yeah.
And I feel like this experience bonded us more than we thought we could be.
Absolutely. Like you said, surgery, regardless of how minor, how major, it's still surgery. Mm-hmm. And I don't know, anytime I go to a hospital, I'm not on edge, but like there is like something in being at a hospital.
Yeah, of course.
And then especially too when you're seeing your significant other, like in the hospital gown and getting all the tests and getting IVs, and it's just like you're going in for surgery. So I did feel through that entire experience that like you are my person and I want you to be okay. And I'm, when maybe I'm fast forwarding too much, but when you went to the operation room and I had to go left, I just looked back, hoping everything's going to be okay. But absolutely, it just made me just want and wish that everything goes smoothly and that, you come out of surgery getting what you need to get done. I don't have context right now, so maybe my eyes are messing with me. But no, absolutely, I did feel more like you said, just closer, just after going through something like that, because it doesn't happen very often.
No, and hopefully it doesn't happen, you know, more than it ever needs to.
Yeah,
but,
honestly.
Yeah, I feel like it did make it a lot more real for me knowing that you're like my emergency contact.
Yeah, you got to put that down.
You're the person who's going to get texts about any updates with surgery or whatever it was. You were there with me because thankfully they let you sit back there with me until literally I got wheeled back to the actual surgery room. So it was just nice to have you there with me to calm me down, because I did get like scared at the very end. Once it was getting closer, I was pretty nervous. But yeah, I'm just like really thankful that I had you there. And I've never felt uglier in my entire life, because you can't wear literally anything, like not even moisturizer. I felt like a freaking raisin getting sent back to the operating room. I have such dry skin, and my surgery wasn't until like 12:30. I felt like, oh my gosh.
And we were there, what, was it 10 or 9?
We had to be there at 9.
I think it was 10. I don't know.
Be there at
We
9.
were there early, and yeah, like you said, you didn't get like the extra operation till like 12:30 or whatever it was.
And then there were some things afterwards too that made me really sad, so just to have you there afterwards too was really like comforting to me. But yeah, we were there pretty much all day, because even though the surgery ended up being like 3 hours long,
Yeah, exactly.
which was also pretty shocking to me. I thought it was going to be like a quick thing, but yeah, it took a little bit longer than I thought. But as soon as I woke up, you were already there next to me. I think I was wrapped up like a burrito. I couldn't stop shaking.
Yeah, you were really cold. They kept bringing in more blankets, like warm blankets too.
Warm blankets. I think I came out crying. Like I was just crying. I don't know why.
You definitely were emotional. That's what one of the nurses told me as I was going up to go see you, and then when I saw you. But
Yeah.
overall, though, I mean, we are now a week and a couple of days past the surgery, and you are feeling.
I'm feeling a lot better. The first few days were rough, and even that, like, it wasn't just the surgery that you were there for me. It was after, like the days after. I feel like I needed help with everything, pretty much.
Yeah, just I mean, like simple things like getting up out of bed, you know, and like making sure that you didn't twist or do anything too quickly.
Yeah. So I don't mind sharing this part, but I had it was a robotic myomectomy. So I had like I have 4 incisions right here, and so like this entire area, like abdomen area, was just like on fire for like 2 days. So not just like the inside, but also like the 4 outside incisions, which now feel a lot better. I went to go get the glue off, so that was I'm glad that I don't have to get like stitches pulled out or anything. I'm so glad things like just dissolve on their own now, because I feel like this has been a pretty long process since like March, and the amount of tests and stuff, I almost feel like I'm a little bit traumatized with like hospitals too, or appointments and stuff. I'm just like, give me like the easiest thing and I just want to be out of here.
Yeah. I would you say it's fair too to say that we both didn't think the recovery process would be as long? Like, remember when they said like, oh, you might not be able to work and things like that, and you're like, oh, I don't know.
Yeah, they told me that I should, even if I work from home, that I should take off for 2 weeks, but I only took off 1 day, and then I was working the next day because I was in bed technically. So like, yes, obviously I was in a lot of pain for everything else, but like sitting in bed doing this is not going to hurt me. And what else am I going to do? So I just took 1 day off.
Yeah, I guess I just didn't think, for whatever reason, I'm like, okay, you're going to get surgery, and then you got surgery on what day? Like
a Tuesday.
A Tuesday. So I was thinking like, oh, by Saturday we'll go out somewhere.
Oh, you thought it was gonna be
I
quick.
thought it was gonna be like kind of a, but I don't know why I thought that. I have no idea why.
No,
I
did
that.
too. I did too.
I don't know why we had that assumption in our.
I was like
heads.
2 weeks.
Yeah,
right. But
now we see, when we see exactly why it would be as long as it is. I mean, you had incisions and you have to recover, and like you tried shooting the basketball today.
I still couldn't do that.
Yeah, like stretching like the abdomen
Things
part.
still hurt. Yeah, I still can't lift more than like 10 pounds.
So it makes sense.
Literally until September. I have my last appointment September 4th, which is when I get cleared for everything. But yeah, so it's a long process, but yeah, it's It's all good now. I feel like I'm okay.
You're
okay now.
definitely making positive progress.
Mm-hmm.
You know, getting better every day, and you know.
Thanks for taking care of me. You took such good care of me.
Nurse Nick.
Nurse Nick, you
not
literally
from Love Island, but just.
You would be a good nurse.
Thank you, baby.
You really did take care of me.
What did we do yesterday that like we found a way to get you out of bed like seamlessly?
It's like
I just
like this,
pushed
I
or
press
something.
up.
Like if we're both laying down, I just
yeah
like
so
catapult you.
But yeah, I guess we can switch now.
But
that's all I kind of feel comfortable.
People need to
sharing,
know you're
but...
doing better, and surgery went well, and like you said, we're making that positive progress. So that's what matters the most.
And now, actually, complete 180. Nick wanted to do a little segment
called "Why Does My Fiancé Hate Me?"
No,
yeah, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
But we go from like, thank you so much, you took good care of me. No,
it was funny because right before we were like going and recording, I just had my water bottle here. And actually, so there's a couple of things that I did, and I heard some feedback from you. I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, people, maybe couples that do watch this, have significant others, whatever it may be, the longer you're with somebody, obviously you're more comfortable with them, you're more open to sharing things. You also can get maybe annoyed with some of the things they do. Would that be accurate to say? I think so. You don't like how I drink water.
No, I don't.
And I mean, that could be a problem. I mean, I do need to drink water here. But apparently I have a loud gulp. I don't even know, right?
No, but it's not apparently, you know you do.
No. I don't know I do. No. I just
You don't hear yourself?
I do, but I don't think that's an issue. Here, maybe like ASMR type of stuff right here. But
Are you going to exaggerate this?
No,
I'm going to
drink water how I would normally drink water. Just like this. You did. Maybe it picked it up. Maybe it didn't. But
okay, but now picture that for like 30 seconds straight. Just gulp.
What? It's not even a loud gulp.
No, it is. It is. Because sometimes you do it and I look at you because I think you're doing it on purpose to be annoying.
I swear I'm not. There are certain things like, man, what will I do that I know it annoys you, but I'll do it?
Chewing.
No, I don't chew to annoy you.
Oh, things you do to actually annoy me?
That actually annoy you. Yeah. I don't know. I'll probably do something later today, and I'll be like, "Oh, that I should have put that in the podcast." But it's just funny. That's one of the things. The table that we have right in front of us that has the laptop and just some other things. I put my feet up there, and you're like, "What'd you say?" Like, that's not for putting your feet up. And then
even though I knew
earlier that day or yesterday, like you had your feet up there too.
Hold on, it's context, because sometimes we come down here and there's stuff everywhere, and so I don't feel like I'm in relax mode. I feel like I'm in like we need to clean up or tidy up mode, and just to see you slouch with your feet up, I don't know why, just irks me. If we're relaxing and watching TV, I don't mind, but when you come down here and it's like a little like tornado-ish and your feet are up, I'm just like, get your feet off this table and tidy up.
Do something. But no, I think it's super, like, we've been together now for 6 years. There's going to be things that just irritate us, and it's okay. And maybe,
but I feel like I'm not you, because you're like, oh, you hate everything about me.
I exaggerate. I say that it's like, I'll be drinking water, and then you like give me a look. I'm like, oh my god, you hate everything I do.
I know, but
I'm kidding, of course. But I feel like there's probably things that, when we first started dating, of course we're not gonna say that in the beginning, because you love everything about me before, like right when we were dating. But the longer you're with your significant other, the more, hopefully, the more honest you are, and be like, I've hated that since day one. But I couldn't tell you that. So 6 years into the relationship, yep, it's been a bother.
Maybe I just didn't notice before, because I feel like the water thing and the eating loud thing bothers me more now.
Man, now I really didn't know that I eat loud. Maybe, I don't know if I do.
You do.
Let me take my sip of water.
Listen to this loud gulp of water. No, I feel like you're like
I'm not doing anything.
You're toning it down.
I swear. I wouldn't know how I would be slowing it down, but
let me mimic what you do.
This is what
I don't
you
even think I can even do it. Hold on.
Oh my god. Stop it. That's like me if I hadn't had water in like 10 hours or something.
That's literally what you sound like. I'm not kidding.
Well, okay. That's funny.
What else?
What other things?
Yeah, because you say there's so many things that I find so annoying about you, but you only listed 2, and both of them are valid.
There's just so many that I can't remember.
That's not true.
But there's definitely more.
I think sometimes it's like when you're gonna send something to someone, and I can hear you rereading it to yourself out loud.
See,
like
she found this one on her own. I didn't have to say anything. The longer I stay silent, the more these are going to come out. Comes out. Yeah. See, I didn't say that.
But that one's not that bad. I've just noticed it, and sometimes I'm like, because I hear you rereading the same thing. Like
you do it too. I've heard you reread things out loud. I'm like, I do it too.
Okay, but does it annoy you?
No, because I know I do it.
Okay, so how about you tell me something so we can be
Yeah, no, okay, like this morning, for example. I just found it I just know when you wake up like 8:30 every morning. So
that's not true. I wake up a little bit before because I have to start work.
True. So I know to send you a like if I'm like at the gym already or wherever, I know to send you a good morning text. I did not get my good morning text until an hour and 7 minutes later. Knew exactly when. But I know that when you do wake up, you're probably on TikTok. Or you're on your phone. And like, so if you're supposed to be up at 8:30 and you haven't texted me and you're probably scrolling through TikTok, you definitely saw my message saying good morning come through. So why haven't I got my good morning text? So it slightly annoyed me, but I wasn't mad. Like you always think that I'm mad.
I'm like, oh. Okay.
I was at the gym already at that point, and all good. But there you go. Not quite even because I didn't list as many things. But again, when you're in a relationship, you're there's gonna be things that
but I feel like it irks me, but it's not like, oh my gosh,
no,
it's always just like a little.
It's fun. I like to exaggerate it too. Whenever you do point something, I'm like, oh, there's another thing, and what's that? SpongeBob, or is it? I forget what list is scrolling.
Add that one to the list. I thought you were gonna have more for me.
Nope.
Just that one?
I mean.
Oh, okay. Tell me.
Well, so I think we've gotten a little bit better with this, but like showing up on time to things.
Oh yeah.
You know, like I think that like if we say we're gonna be somewhere at a certain time, and then we're just not, I'll be honest, I think I'm usually ready.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, so it's like those types of things, but I think we have gotten better on like showing up to things on time and making to wherever we need to be when we need to be there. But that just means I'm like texting you 30 minutes.
No, but that's a pet peeve of mine too. I hate that.
Yeah,
I hate that. But let's say, but why is that though?
Why is what?
Like why? What causes us to be late? Me?
Oh yeah. It's not me.
But I am always ready at the time you tell me. So I feel like
that's when I figured it out, where I just need to tell you even earlier.
Yeah, because I feel like I'm usually, if you tell me we need to be ready by 10:30 and then it's 10:35 or 10 whatever, and I'm like I'm good, I'm ready to go. I don't feel like you should be giving me
no
exact
that's
moment that we need
there.
to be out the door.
Like if I say we need to leave by 10:30. We should not be leaving later.
But are you accounting for like a little bit more time? You're giving me exact time that we'd get there. That's not good.
So that's where I've started to adjust it to give us more time. And so now, like I said, we've been doing better. But yeah, like there have been times where I'm like, we need to leave by 10:30, and then it's.
Other said, I'm thinking we have a little bit of leeway, like 10:32 is not going to be an issue, and then now we're.
It's usually like 10:35, 10:37. I'm like.
See that's crazy. You should be giving me more. You should be adding a little bit like wiggle room to that time frame.
I know that now. There we go. Boom. Did we have something else on our rundown here?
No, I feel like that's honestly.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought we had one more thing on here. No?
I don't think so.
Really?
Let me.
Why do I feel like
look.
there was one more thing on our rundown here to go over? Maybe I'm.
No. Nick's segment. Things my fiance hates about me.
Oh, and that was it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Is that a quick one?
Well, no. I mean, I honestly don't know. I would have to check the MacBook, but.
Why don't you take another sip of water?
Okay.
And I'll look.
Yeah, I'll take another sip of water, hydrate here to,
To get my point across.
Yeah. Oh, you gotta type in the password, or you can just look on the camera there to see the exact time on there as well.
No, that's right around our time.
Oh, yeah, I had no idea. Oh, I did. So speaking of this,
What?
let's do this live right now.
What?
So you're going to, and I'll show the camera too in a sec. I don't know. I saw it was on, I don't know, TikTok or whatever. You just need to stop the clock. So give me your finger here. So this is going to be the start button. You're going to start it, and then you need to.
Can we do it this way? Because I feel like that feels really
Sure,
awkward.
yeah.
Okay.
You need to stop it with 4 seconds. So you got to count like 4 seconds and then get closest to it. So you're going to press this start. It's already started, and then 4 seconds later, you would press stop. So you get it? Okay. So here we go.
I have to try to get 4 seconds?
4 seconds. So we're going to see who's going to get closest to 4 seconds here.
Okay.
Makes sense? Okay,
Yeah.
so click, and now you stop it when you get. We got 2 seconds. 2 seconds here. Okay, so now I'm going to do the exact same thing. So we're going to reset, and now you just got, so my fingers, okay, 1 sec. It's just right there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What'd I get? No!
Also,
2.72? We're terrible at this. The one girl that I saw, she got 4 seconds right on the dot.
So
It
you
was
probably
insane.
have to count like 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. Let me try doing that and see if I get 4.
Okay. Wow, that was terrible. So we're doing this one more time here.
Terrible too when you got the same
Okay.
exact thing.
So it's just right. So if you just click it. Yep. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, well, you went over a little bit. 439.
Oh, exactly 4 seconds?
Yeah, closer, but you're. I wonder if it's like if you go over, you automatically lose, or you just gotta get close to 4. But okay, so
Are you gonna do it again?
I gotta do it again now. So let me reset it, and now here we go. Ooh, 3.92. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I don't know how. I saw this on TikTok right before we started recording. I'm like, oh, I want to do that at the end.
That's funny.
And there we go.
I'm like, where is this going? What are you gonna have me do? I thought you were gonna test me on like some sports thing.
Oh, we were doing. Remember that one quiz you had me doing, or not quiz that I fill out the thing.
Your personality test.
Personality test. We did that all the way up to right before we got to the hospital, and then it didn't save. And this was like a in-depth, probably like 20 minutes almost, right?
Yeah. I forget exactly what the test was, but it's to know if you're like the IMTJ. I don't know if I'm getting that completely wrong, but it's like that type of personality test.
Huh.
I forget exactly what it's called right now.
It was really in depth. There's a bunch of questions where I had to really think about. I don't know.
Can we do that today?
We can definitely do that today, so we can finally get it done, because we were so close, like 92% done or whatever, and then it didn't save. But yeah. All
right. Well, we're gonna end it there. Thanks for listening. I feel like I was kind of all over the place for this one.
No, we had to fill in everybody what was going on, and to update the people. And now look, Meta knows about couples coverage, so you should know about couples coverage and everything we're doing here. So if you like this episode, please give us a like, subscribe, leave a comment, share this YouTube channel and this podcast with a fellow family member, a significant other, a couple that you also think would relate to what we're talking about. But we appreciate everyone for tuning in, hanging out, and watching or listening, whichever way you consume your podcasts. But we appreciate you for listening to episode 45 of Couples Coverage. Hopefully we're back next week with another episode, but if not, we appreciate you for hanging out this time. But until next time, adios.
Bye.